This was the site for the rest of the state golf championships, rescheduled from Saturday after all that rain. Class A teeing off on Tomahawk par 5 first. Edward Little's Tyler Turcotte rolls in a par. Then the second, Carly Ionetta out of Falmouth there for a bogey. Same spot, Biddeford's Micah Kiley there with a clutch par save that I would definitely miss. He's joined by Bangor's Seamus Haggerty, carding bogey. Par 5 third, Wyndham's Fiona Harmon up there, and she is able to knock in par to keep pace in this round. Then the seventh, a great chip from Thornton Academy's Jack DeLeo. This would land and roll about pin high, eventually leading for a tap in par. Very nice. To the eighth, Scarborough's Mark Twombly tapping in par after burning the edge for a birdie from 8 feet. 14th, Brady Harvey out of Wyndham. What a par save there. In the same group, Hamden Academy's Eli Vine has his par as well. To 15, Messalonski's Jacob Moody hits a great approach shot, sticking it to end with a par. He's playing alongside Greeley's Joe Hansen. Par there, and he is relieved. The Falmouth Navigators capture the Class A team championship at 24 over. Boys individual medal goes to Brunswick's Will Farshon with an even par round. Thornton Academy's McKenna Castle and Alexis McCormick of Oxford Hills tied for the girls' individual championship at 13 over. All right, Class C competing on the Arrowhead course. Number 2, Washington Academy's Carson Prout. Great line to land on the green, but he would make a bogey. Same group, Spruce Mountain's Griffin Acorn makes that for a 6. Par 5 fourth, Rangeley's Tucker Bollier birdies with a great putt at the end. To 7, Ben Burgess of Spruce Mountain with a solid par save with this putt after a greenside chip. Par 4 8th, Ashton Ellis from Searsport is there showing off the short game, but he would write 5 on the card. Par 4 11th, Mason Pelletier of Fort Kent with the right line for par. He's excited to be on the highlights for Rainey Kluge. 13, MCI's Owen Moore makes his par putt as he contends. 14, here's Jillian Plamondon of MCI finishing off a 5. To 15, Orono's Noah Schaff is there, and he's got a great leave on the green, but he'd end up bogey in the hole. He's joined by Hodgdon's David Tuttle in this group. He makes no mistake here for par. St. Dom's wins the Class C team championship at 39 over. Fort Kent's Caden Terrio won the boys' individual medal at 2 over. He edged 4 golfers who finished 1 shot behind. North Yarmouth Academy's Maddie Procopius is the girls' champion. Congrats to all of this year's state golf champs, and also state prelims for more fall sports start next week.